Hey guys, good afternoon everyone. Am I audible? Please let me know in comments if I'm audible or not, and let me also know if my screen is visible because I clearly don't want to embarrass myself, talking to myself because this happened a lot in the past. So, hello everyone. This is myself Abhishek here. So happy to welcome you all. So this session is gonna be an amazing, I hope, mind blowing one because I'm gonna throw you some amazing facts here, some clear, really good, and which a lot of students has to understand and know it. So I'm just gonna have a quick check if my voice is audible or not. Please don't mind me. Yes, thank you so much. I can see that it's audible. Thank you guys. Thank you for your reply. So yeah, we can start a session, but before that, I'm gonna tell you what is the today's agenda. So I'm not gonna waste your time by telling about myself or the company or anything. This session is completely about the knowledge which you're gonna get on how to the tricks and tips you can use for applying for the internship, not just the data entry role, but any role. Because when you see a lot of your profiles and resumes might have been better, to be honest. I have seen a lot of your resumes in the past, so but I think it could be much better than what it is now. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how we can do it. So we'll jump right into the session. So first thing, always just remember that content creation is always greater than content consumption. What I mean about that is, these days every day what we do is we actually go to Instagram, we go to YouTube, we go to every site, we consume content, but very few people actually create content. If you are one of the content creators, just like creating random content, anything about yourself, personal branding, everything, you actually stay in the top 1%. That is what this whole webinar is about. Let's say the internship has about 100 applicants. How to be the top 10 applicants who can get into next level? I'm gonna explain you all about that. So moving on, my highest in me recognizes the highest in you. So I hope we all are in the same line here. So things to do before we start, take a notebook and pen so that it can be helpful for you to make note of it. Turn off your phone into silent mode, it can be a huge distraction, and sit back and relax, sip your coffee. If you have anything, slay the course. All right, so this is gonna be a kind of a course, but I'm gonna complete as soon as possible because I value both of our times here. And yeah, course outline, we're gonna see the big picture here. It completes how to set your goals first thing, but I'm gonna skip this topic on setting goals to later part so that it's not that important, but it is important for the as a whole. Finding your niche, this is gonna be a first thing which we're gonna speak about. Doing research, playing with tools. You guys gonna use a lot of online tools to actually apply for internships. Setting up the system and profile building. Before applying, there is a session called before applying for the internships, and after applying, what you should do in these three phases. All right, and the waiting game. So once you apply, you have to wait. I know we made you all wait for a long time, but what you can do in that session, because that actually made us to get few more applicants, select few more applicants based on that, because they didn't just wait, they did something else. I'm gonna share that too. And negotiating, how to negotiate with the people who's gonna interview or who's gonna get you into the session or who's gonna take you as an intern. You have to negotiate with them on your stipend, on your duration also. You should not always say yes sir, yes sir. No, you should learn and you should able to negotiate with them as much as possible. Handling rejections, let's say, so you should not get disappointed. There are a lot of internships available. I'm going to tell you how you should handle rejections. Handling communications with your employer, and personal learning and documentation. This is the very important part, guys, because end of the day, we all do internships because we need to make sure we grow our experience. At the same time, I can see only two things why people do internships. First thing, they need to work on something they are passionate about to gain experience. Second thing, I'll be openly honest, we need financial, we need to be financially freedom, right? We need some money, at least to for our own expenses or pocket money or anything. We need money. So these are the only two things which will drive a human ahead, forward: passion and financial freedom. Okay, so you guys gonna make sure that both of these two is in there. Isn't the thing which you're gonna apply. All right, so that is what gonna be. It's gonna be conclusion day. So let's start. You're about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you guys. So let's start. Please take this knowledge as much as possible. please not just take notes, try to implement it tomorrow or even tonight whenever you start applying for internships. All right, that will be much helpful. So I'm gonna give a quick check if you're all there or not. So yeah, everyone is here. Hey guys, good afternoon. So I'm gonna jump into the session. So setting smart goals, I'll come back to smart goals later if we have time, but before that I'm gonna say this thing. Okay, where is it? This. So finding your niche. Yeah, first thing what you have to do is take a note and pen. Not now, later. You have to find your niche, what you're really good at, what you're passionate about, because when we grow as a from kid to the upper level or like higher standards, or when you age, a lot of people forget what they really like when they were kid. You might love making art and crafts. You might have loved singing, or even like writing essays, or you remember those days when in the school competitions we all go to essay writing competition. Some of you, when we also had those funny competitions and all, those things faded in a while because we no more see them. We no more actually worry about them because we worry about what is happening in the industry. But you can find your niche. What you have to do is you have to write down all the niche which you're good at. Niche means, okay, let me explain what is niche. Niche means something which you can be really good at, some domain. Later, it can be web development, it can be mobile application development, it can be any domain, but you have to, if you are good at that domain, it is your niche. It can also be content writing, it can also be digital marketing, anything, but you have to find it. Okay, so I'll tell you the process of how to finding it. So first you have to understand the bell curve. So this is what they call bell curve. Okay, so bell curve means you have to locate yourself where you're in bell curve. Let's say I'm really good at web development or content writing. Okay, so in the bell curve, let's see early adoption of content writing. So they didn't adopt it much. So there'll be people might be accepting, there'll be peak popularity, there'll be commoditization, automation. What all these five means, any particular niche will go through this phase. Now we are in 2020, all right? We have to see which phase we are. Is it peak popularity? Is it in commoditization, or it is in automation? Data entry, let's take data entry as an example. Today, we need data entry. We need people who do manually data entry. It might be in commoditization phase because through Internshala we get a lot of data entry people, but in next 2 years we don't know if that would exist because automation might completely automate that whole data entry process. It's already happening. So this, you can't keep the niche as, you can't have it as your niche. Okay, but as of now, at least for next 6 months you can have that. Let's take another example of content writing. I don't know how many of you heard about GPT-3. So that creates its own content. That AI creates its own content. Even that might be in this phase. So when any domain goes to this phase, this is where you get a lot of money and a lot of experience. So right now, all the take web development or take machine learning, deep learning, even if forget these, copywriting, writing a good content, poster making, graphic designing, these things you need creativity. These can't be automated that easily, and these are the skills, these are the niche which you can actually live up to. Writing how to make a product, how to develop a product. So this is how the product is, how to market it, how to digitally market the product, what are the SEO integrations, social medias you can able to do. So these are the niche which is on peak popularity right now. So if you are in here, if you're in, that's much better. If you're in acceptance stage, that much better, because it will take at least like 7 years to reach this stage, that particular domain. Okay, so you need not worry. This is, you have to understand the bell curve. You have to see where your niche is at the bell curve. Okay, I'll move on to next. Creativity. Yeah, you can see this, you can see, so I can be blatantly honest here. That's how you need, this is how people get creative. Okay, it's not like your brain has to have an extra capability of being creative. No, anyone can be creative. I'll show you how. So first you have to copy something. Okay, just randomly copy something. Understand how it works. Understand complete part how it works. Break into individual components. Learn how individual components are made. You have to add a bit of pinch of creativity in there. Put individual components all together. That becomes something new. Okay, this might sound a different kind of fishy, but actually this is what a creativity is. All right, this is how products evolve. This is how people convert products into world-class products. This is how you actually inspire creativity. So understand this thing, guys. Each one of you in this call, in this session, each and every one of you will be from different parts of India. will have a different situation in their family, will have a different situation in their family background, will have a different education. Each one of you will have a different kind of permutation. There are several permutations on that. If you add that into creativity, so for myself, I was really good at drawing when I was a kid. Now let's say I'm really good at web development, let's say. So if I add that into web development, I can actually create really good front-end designs. Okay, that is what creativity is. All right, so you have to find a niche and indulge your creativity. So I'm gonna tell you how to hack your niche with 4-step method. Okay, so first of all, you have to identify the talents and skills you're really good at. Write it now, make a note of it. Web development, research, video editing, public speaking, algorithm, product management, anything, copywriting, game development, content writing. It can be anything, even singing or even dancing, anything. Okay, anything you can. Write it down. Next, what you have to do is, out of the above talents and skills, what do you enjoy the most? Which one you love doing the most? You have to mark it. Okay, so I love doing web development, graphic designing, product management, research. Okay, I have marked it. Third step, you have to, of those talents and skills you enjoy, what people need. So I'm really good at these, but do people really need that? You have to think it. So I'm really good at this. People also need a good web developer and a graphic designer. So I choose those two. Fourth step, from the above needs, what will people pay big money for? Okay, so people might pay really good money for web development because a lot of companies, at this particular thing, it is in the peak popularity. A lot of companies, all the companies needs a website. Okay, but you can ask me, bro, I'm not a technical person. How can I learn web development? You can ask me. I'm gonna tell two things only to you guys. First thing, it is not necessary you have to be a web developer only to actually gain money or be like this. You will have your own niche. You can find your own one which is really people are willing to pay for. People are even willing to pay for, you can just sit and read hundreds and thousands of blog posts and give them a report. People are ready to pay for that. It is called research. We don't know what are the other job domains categories available. So there is, apart from data entry or web development or content writing, there are several types of jobs available. All right, we're gonna talk about it one by one in next last 10 minutes. So this is how you actually hack your niche. First thing, you have to identify your talent and skills. Second, mark which one you love and enjoy doing the most. Third, just what do people need? I'm really good at that. He needs it. People need that. And what people will pay you money for. This is very important part. And bring it, filter into one. Keep on applying for that. Don't go into anything else. Keep on applying, pushing it, applying for that only. Okay. So yeah, people are good. Everyone is there. So I'm going to show you now that you found your niche, prepare for the launch. Okay. So you have found your niche, which one you're good at, prepare for the launch. Which is it? The ultimate toolkit. You have to do your research. You have to use tools and you have to set up a system. Okay, why system? Why should I set up a system? What does mean by system? Okay, let's say you're gonna apply for 100 internships. Can you handle all the 100 internships reply you at the same time? You can't, but you can use tools to actually handle them. I'm gonna tell you. So this is an interesting method here because it's not company's choice to choose who's gonna hire. It's your choice to choose which company to work at. You have to enter through that stage. Then only you will reach maturity and people will have confidence on you and trust on you. So first you have to do your research. You have to research on companies, valuation, if the company is good or not, if they have got funding, if they have you can use a lot of research tool, their social media presence, if they have good followers or if they are trustable or not, because there are a lot of scam companies in Internshala. If you see their Instagram page, they'll have like 1-2 followers. What those people do is they just put it out in there so that they can verify in other sources. That is apart from this, but I just want to tell you, before applying, research about the company very well. All right. So next thing, that is your homework. You have to research. You can't write without a pen. So what you're gonna do is you can use these tools. Okay. Before talking about these tools, I'm gonna quickly jump into a session where I'm gonna show the employer dashboard. You guys all have applied for students. You are student, right? You have applied in Internshala through student dashboard. I'm gonna show you how the employer dashboard looks and how people hire. Okay, are you all ready? Yes. Okay. So here, if you can see, we didn't expect this much people actually would apply. We never expected it. So in the past, you can see we had web development, we have UI UX development, we have a lot of things. So I'm going to show you how it looks, how we actually filter employees. Since we had these many applications, we don't know how to filter. So we had multiple rounds, and it got we didn't have time. So what we did is we actually try to filter all of them and split into groups, and then we filter again and again and again. And we people who reached us personally, we thought they'd be dedicated, and actually it's an extra brownie point for them. And then it was so hard to filter. But I'm going to show you, if you apply for other applications or other internships, how people actually make you filter and make you selected. So you're gonna click, this is like our dashboard. Okay, this is like employees dashboard. They click this, so it will come here. All the applications received will be here. Okay, what we can do is we can either shortlist them or reject them. But if you can see here, this is how your profile looks. We can't see the entire resume which you put there. This is how your profile looks. This is how your profile looks. If we want to see your entire profile there, what we do is we have to click on full application. But we don't have time for that. What people do is, what employees do is, they just scroll down. They see if students have added links in there. These are the links which student have. I request you to have really three important links. First thing, a GitHub link. Even if you're not a technical student or not, but add something like GitHub, where you can show some of your work experiences. Second thing, your LinkedIn. Okay, create a LinkedIn profile. If you don't have, add your LinkedIn and keep it updated. Okay. Third thing, your portfolio. Okay, let's see this guy's so let's see his profile. So okay, we'll leave him. We'll see someone else. So okay, so this Dinesh SY has applied. So he has 2 links. Okay, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open this. So he has his own portfolio. It's easy to create portfolio, guys. I'm gonna tell you how to create portfolio too. And there is his GitHub link. Okay, so you can see this is the contribution which he has contributed so far. So this is how people actually measure technical people for tech roles. But leave out GitHub. If you're not tech, leave out GitHub. So this is how people measure you. Because when I compare this profile to someone else, let's say here, okay, I'm gonna compare this profile. I'm not sure, I don't want to show the person name and all, but let's say this is their profile, and let's say comparing with this profile. So if I scroll down, you can see this guy has uploaded multiple projects, like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects with the links. But he, I don't want to show the name, but he didn't upload any projects. Okay, this gives an additional edge for me or the employer to actually select him. Even if you apply for any roles, have some link which goes and which is working. If you don't know how to do that, don't worry. There are a lot of ways you can do that. I'm going to add those resources too, but have some little projects with you. Okay. If you're a content writer, have some content which is already published or publish in the medium or any blog post, and add the link in here. If you're a web developer, create some little project which is available and free in YouTube and put it into your GitHub, paste those links in here. It gives you an extra edge in the out of 100 competitors which also applying for the same internship. It gives you an additional, it puts you in the top at least 20%. Okay, so and these links, which is like these 3 links which the student applies, let's say he applies with we saw Dinesh profile, right? He applied with GitHub and portfolio. Those actually give an additional, put him in extra 20%, top 10%. Okay, and of the portfolio, and this is really good. We are convinced. There's only one call is pending. He's hired. Okay, that's how it has to work. A lot of people don't understand this. They see, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not getting into these people, but a lot of people, how they apply is they never put projects. They didn't update their resume at all. It's not like you have to update only if you have previous internship experience or anything. You can also update any projects randomly, anything you have, because if I scroll down, if the resume didn't go down, a lot of people, it won't go down. It'll just stuck within here. Okay, so just this, don't do that, because it puts you in the last 10% of the applications. If you want to be in the top 10%, have some links, random links. Okay, I'll openly be honest with you. So how to create portfolio, like this is so good. So I understand you're not a technical person. Okay, if for people who's not technical, how do I create portfolio like this? What you can do is just go to the site called ColorLib free templates. Okay, So if you go for ColorLab free templates, there will be a lot of free templates available in ColorLab, guys. Lot of them. All you have to do is you have to download it and you have to edit it. All you have to do is download and edit the portfolio. So if you don't know how to edit, I'm gonna add that into the resources page as well, how to edit HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you don't understand, please try to learn because it's so easy. Okay, I don't want you to learn JavaScript, just learn HTML, CSS, very basic part. See, I know this might sound overwhelming to you all. What he's saying, all these things, yeah, he's saying me to learn all these stuff. It might sound overwhelming, but guys, we at India, we do a terrible mistake. We have our own benchmark like this, but we have to set our benchmark higher like this. Okay, there is a lot of difference between people who's here and people who's here. You have to set your own benchmark to there. You have to work hard that you can reach there. Okay, so don't feel overwhelmed. Make all notes of all these things. Keep going back to it. All right, so let's come back to this. So this is how people select students. They see their resume. They don't have the time to see all the resumes. Okay, what they do is they see the very surface of the resume. So let's say these are the rejected profiles. I'm going to share you one actual real good example of a rejected profile. So no offense with the people who is in here. I have told them. So if you can see, this is all their resume. If your resume like this, why should they hire? You will directly get into the last 10% of the applicants. Please don't do that. Add anything, any links, any projects which you have did in the past, anything. Even if it's a bit of volunteering experience, if it's a bit of managing leadership in your college or in your school days, if you were a captain or if you were a guy who was your class leader, even add that. Okay, add some content. Okay, that is why I told in the initial, content creation is more valued than content consumption. Okay, so this is a quick session I wanted to share you. This is how people actually select or hire candidates. If you're wondering, a lot of people hire and reject candidates. If you'll be wondering why I'm not getting selected, why I didn't get selected. First reason, you didn't have a good profile. Second reason, you didn't apply for many internships. Guys, apply for hundreds of internships. Hundreds. Okay, apply for 100 internships in 2 days. I'm going to tell you, that is where this system comes in. I'm going to tell you how to use this system. These are the tools which you're going to make use of. I'll add all these things into the resources. Don't worry, just sit back and relax. Listen. Setting up the system. First thing, you have to research, take notes, set a system, follow up, flex in the sense showing off your profiles. Okay, I'm going to go one by one. First thing, research. How can we do researches? LinkedIn, Internshala, Glassdoor, AngelList. So these are the 4 platforms where you can research about companies, if it's good or not, or if it's a time waste or if it's a scam. Okay, we don't want you guys, since we got 2000 plus applications, we can only hire 20 people. We don't want you guys to feel like we are a scam. That's why we are conducting this. We don't want to disappoint you. That is the last thing we wanted to do, and we didn't expect 2000 applications. We put it out, we checked after 1 day, we got like that much application. We don't know what to do. We tried closing the application. It took like 6 hours and then only closed. So, and this was automated email to all the round 1, round 2, kept on coming, people kept on coming, and we don't know how to explain them. So there are a lot of scam companies. Please request not to think of us as that we wouldn't be doing this if we were like that, such kind of company. But you have to make sure to find which is good company, which is not a good company. For that, you can research with these 4 tools. AngelList will have really good startups. Okay, I'm gonna show you in the thing too. So if you see here, angel.co/jobs. Okay, you can check it out. I'm adding this also into the resource. You can log in and check all the jobs which is available here. It can be any technical, non-technical, digital marketing, SEO. Guys, learn it. It's so easy. Okay, I know you're a student. I know you're very young. You're just starting out. That is the cliche. People tell that you're young. It's not like you're young and you can't learn. Please get that. Fix that in your mind. You can learn whatever you want to learn. You just have to start. You just have to start executing, and then you fail. Those are your experiences which puts you in a really good place compared to all the other peers or all the other people who's also applying. Because when you want to be in the top 10%, the top 10 people who's getting selected will have already had applied hundreds of internships in the past. Okay, that's the difference between them. So you can use AngelList, you can use these for research. You have to take notes. How to take notes? What do you mean by notes? If you can ask. So I'm gonna quickly go to my tick. It's here. So tick is like a notepad where you can take notes, where you can see what is the process, how it's going. I'm gonna show you that, and apart from that, I'm gonna also, so you can use Google Sheets or Google Documents whenever you want to take notes. What you have to take notes is if the company is good or not. Is the company is better? Do they have a really good online presence? Is it trustable? Are they paying good? Are they negotiable? Those are the things which you have to add into your notes. These are like checklists which you have to do. Internshala data in the sense, update Internshala resume, design your customizable note. I'm going to share the resume in the resource file, guys. Don't worry. So why should you be hired for this role? You would have seen the write-up, right? So all the people have this. Why should you be hired? Everywhere. Are you available? Do you use spaces or tabs? So this is our own question. Don't mind that. So these two things always there. What you have to do is you have to add a customizable note which you can copy paste, but at the same time edit based on the name of the company. Okay, because a lot of people I see copy paste it. It's fine copy pasting, but you have to copy paste it customizably. All right. What I'm telling is, so let's say why should you hire for this role? I'll tell this. I feel I can be hired for this role because of my experience with the past internships, and a company like you, name of the company which is building this product, can be really good in the future. I really need a lot of experience working with your company, name of the company. So don't just copy paste it. Always edit the name of the company everywhere, because that makes them feel okay, you're not copy pasting, because every employers know people copy paste it. So don't do that. Do it customizably, and then your previous projects, add it into a drive and add all the links in there. Okay, so these things. So add data to Hunter. That means you have to take notes of the company. So coming back to the setting of the system, this part, what you have to do is, okay bro, you told me to apply for 100 internships. What will I do? How will I manage all those 100 internships if they reply me, if they give me task and all? How would I do that? What you have to do is, there is a simple trick called Hunter. This is an application. This is an application which you can use to manage your internships. Not just internships. We have tried it. It's actually it's like a Trello board. Okay, you can see wish list, applied, interview, offer, rejected, leave. If you have applied, or if you have the company wish list, add every companies in there. A quick alternative for this is add table. I'm gonna show you how add table also looks. Again, guys, don't worry, I'm adding all the links in the resource file, so you need not worry on that. I'm gonna show you how actually, if you ask me, I would recommend add table more than Hunter. Okay, both of them are gonna do the same job only, but I'm recommending add table more than Hunter because it has more features. So 1 minute. Okay, if you can see here, it's called job hunting template. So you can search it. Actually, I'm gonna share that in the resource again. Sorry for keep repeating, because I don't want you to feel I'm not gonna show you and all. So where is my account? Okay, 1 minute. I'll quickly show you, just 1 minute, guys. It's just loading. Okay, so here I have created an internship Convoy template. I'm sharing this to you, need not worry. So here you can add the company name. Is it A list or B list? What that means is, A list means companies which are really good. B list means companies which are not that good, but okay, we can give it a chance. Those kind of list. And role, industry, location, stipend, and link to the company, and Internshala link to the company, and status. So I have applied, or I have so all these status: identified, applied, interview, rejected, offer accepted, decline. So this, if you really love the company, put it as 5-star. Okay, and what you have to do is you have to add a job link. So if they have the company's website link, you can add it there. Cover letter. Okay, fine. Coming back to the point, I know, guys, please don't feel overwhelming by this, all these ideas. Just check this out. You can either, I'll come again from the beginning. Research, you have to use LinkedIn, Internshala, Glassdoor, AngelList. Okay, any one of this. Research all the A list, B list companies which are good, which is like relating to your niche, which can pay really good. Notes. Tick, you can add notes in there. You can have a to-do list in there, and then all the other things. System is this, which I just showed you. Add table, you can see here. So this is the add table. This is the system. You have to add all the companies so that you don't get confused which I applied, which I not applied. Because when I was in college, when I started applying for internships, I got a call from some random guy random guy. Since I applied for multiple internships, that guy was asking which role did you apply. Okay, I got I usually people they say you have applied for this role from I'm calling from this company, but it was like kind of different. He's asking me which role did you apply. I quickly opening Internshala and I'm searching my applications and all. Oh my god, I said okay, please you yourself tell me, bro. I applied randomly, so please you tell me. So that actually put a bad impression on them. But when you have something like this, you can quickly do Control F and search. Okay, search for which company you have applied. When they call you, you can also note their contact in there. This is I know guys, building the system might be hard, might be a bit hard, but it's gonna be helpful in a lot. It will put you in a situation where you are the boss. Okay, you're gonna select which company you have to work with. I'm damn sure if you apply this method, which I'm gonna explain in next few slides, if you apply this method, you will get selected in at least 10 companies. 10 companies. You have to make sure which one you are gonna work with. Again, there is no rule that you can't work with multiple companies at the same time, but you have to make sure to maintain or show a balance. Okay, manage all the companies, all the internships, or else it will be hard. Because again, we apply for internships, I'll be openly honest, two things: for gaining experience and passion, to be financially freedom at being a student. Okay, not asking money to your parents or helping them out. Okay, these are the only two things why we apply for internships. You can try applying for multiple internships. You can also do 3 internships at the same time, but you have to learn to manage. That comes with experience only. So if you're a first timer, don't do it. But if you're like in your 3rd year, 4th year, please do multiple internships at the same time. You can actually manage. Try it. Again, put your benchmark to here. Okay. So coming back to the point. So this is a system. Follow up. This is a cool thing. You have to follow up, because if you ask me why I didn't get selected for this internship, I can tell you this might be the reason. Okay, one of the reasons. A lot of people, you applied, but we got messages from at least like 40-50 people. Apart from all these applications and rounds, they actually texted us personally through mail, reached some people in LinkedIn. I know some of you here would have also did that, but they did it in the first itself, and we got a good eye on them. It's a good first impression. Always when you apply for an internship, go to LinkedIn, search the company's HR, send them a message. Dear sir, I have applied for this internship through Internshala. This is my application. This is my resume. I'm so excited to work in your company. Please let me know if I can able to what are the further things I have to proceed. Tell them that, because they will be in a situation, if they don't hire you and you have talked to them, you have spoke to them, you have put them into a situation in a kind of a guilty situation. Okay, people actually do that. When they hire in bulk, they add you in. Okay, so do that, try that. It actually works. You have to, it's like a chess game, guys. You have to place the guy in a particular situation where he can't make his next move without making the other move. Okay, sorry. So that you have to follow up. Third thing, okay, final, flex in the sense, create online accounts. Profile building, we'll speak about profile building later in the same session. I'm going to tell you about it. So the funnel trap. Okay, this is I love this explaining the most. Okay, because I love this. It worked for me. It worked for hundreds of other students who have explained this. It definitely gonna work for you. Funnel trap is like the basic definition of funnel trap is putting all the companies into the funnel, trapping only very few companies, which is really good, paying you really good, which you also feel passionate to work on it. That is what the funnel trap is. So first you have to select those companies, research very well, apply. You have to add them into the system. After applying, add them into the hunter board or Airtable board. So just like this, which I showed you here. Okay, you have to add them here. Follow up, give them a follow up, give them a message. First touchdown, which is they'll be replying you, they'll be texting you. Either they'll be giving you a task or they'll be giving you a call. Okay, complete the task. Don't worry. A lot of students, I've seen this in a lot of students. When they give a task, people get afraid if they don't know the task. Don't do that, because just like you, a lot of people back off. But if you do at least like 25% of the task and tell them, ma'am, sir, this is all I could able to do, but please make sure, I'm talking about tasks which is more technical, not the easy ones. So please make sure, like I can learn and do more than this. I just given my complete on this. Please let me know about it. And then comes the second touchdown, which they actually speak to you. And then you create some impressions in there through negotiation. I will speak about negotiation in the last, and you get hired. Okay, this is the funnel trap. So you put hundreds of companies in here. I'm damn sure 20 companies will be there in the hired session. So now it's your chance to select which company should I go. Actually, this is so interesting because I told this to a first year guy who just finished school, 12th standard. He applied graphic design internships. Okay. Now he's earning like 40,000 per month. He's in second year now. He's earning 40 to 50,000 per month. He's in college because of this trap, this funnel trap. Okay, companies don't know this. They don't know students are doing this, but you know how to trap them. You have to trap them. Profile building. Yeah, this is very important part, guys. You have to build a really good profile because people consider your profile as an additional edge. If your profile is good, you'll be getting selected rather even though before the internship. Okay, even if before the resume, sorry. So these are the profiles which you have to create. First thing, GitHub. Even if you're not a technical person, please create a GitHub account. Okay, even you can upload your content writing or non-technical stuff also into the GitHub. Portfolio, a good portfolio which I just showed you. You can download the template from ColorLib. So I showed you there, right? Yeah, here there'll be hundreds of templates, or you can just put free template download. Okay, so there you can free template download for portfolio. There you can do that. Sorry about it. And LinkedIn, have a really good LinkedIn profile. Blog. What do you write in blogs? I'll tell about blogs in the last part, but here I don't know if you guys have heard about Medium or not. This is a place where people actually upload blog writings. Okay, it can also be very minimal of one paragraph or can be high as like 10 to 20 paragraphs. Okay, have this account because it actually increases your SEO, your personal SEO. If I type in your name in Google, this blog comes in, this LinkedIn comes in, your all the other social media accounts comes in, Twitter comes in, everything comes in. So again, LinkedIn, Twitter, create a Twitter account. Even though you're not active, please create a Twitter account. Cover letter, resume. So this is an important part. A lot of students doesn't know how to do that. I'm going to tell you that. So we'll quickly jump into cover letter and resume. Please, if I'm getting delayed, guys, please, I request you to not to get disappointed on that too. But I'm just gonna quickly show you how the cover letter works. Okay, so let me go to my Gmail. I'm gonna show you a simple cover letter. Cover letter, you need not apply for all the companies. Okay, if there is a company which is providing you like 20,000 stipend, 15,000 stipend, you can apply along with a cover letter because it again puts you in the top 10% of the candidates. It also sometimes puts you in the top 1%. Okay, so here I'm going to show you my resume quickly. So sorry about that. Lot of things happening, guys. We actually were launching a platform tomorrow. It's an open platform. It's gonna be exciting. We are so excited here. I'm gonna share you about that also. It'll be helpful for it because it's a learning platform. So I'm gonna quickly search for resume. If I search for it, I have created a template resume for you guys, which you can see, because that is how it has to be. Because a lot of students don't apply with resume. Even though they apply with resume, the resume is like kind of so colorful and kind of like cartoony. Don't do that. Don't apply resumes like that. Okay, sorry, it's getting delayed. Oh, why is it not coming? Okay, 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Okay, so this is one. If you can see this resume, this is how your resume has to be, guys. Keep it in a PDF format, but this is how. Simple, elegant, minimal, neat. Okay, when the HR sees it, the colors or the designs, it is a very big distraction. So please don't create your resume like this. I'm adding this in your resource file, template of this. You can edit it later, but this is how it has to be. It can be 1 page or 2 page, but I'm sure it has to contain like this, and like this. Okay, because it gives an additional edge. Okay, this one I created 2 years back, so it's not updated, so please don't mind me, but you have to be like this. It has to be exactly like this, because this is how professionals create resumes. Okay, I'm gonna quickly show you the cover letter. Okay, so they also call it letter of intent. Okay, are you guys there, everyone? Okay, I hope my screen is not is good. Okay, so this is the cover letter. So I was applying for an ISEC role back in 2018. So this is my cover letter for the company. So this is a company which can possibly pay me for 20,000 rupees. So that is why I put some time in this cover letter and written something. Don't worry on what to write. Write something. Okay, write something which they can understand. But it has to be like this, exactly the same format, because out of 100 people, only like 2 or 3 people write this letter of intent to the company. Only 2 or 3 people. That puts you in the top 1%, guys. That's how we have to differentiate among others, and you can't handle for all the companies. That's why we are using tools like Airtable or Hunter. That's up to you, or Tick. Okay, so these are the things, to-do list kind of thing. So add data to Hunter or get data into Airtable, build your profile, one-page resume, which I just showed you just here, write customizable cover letter, which I just showed you. What you can do is, so if I'm going to show you my cover letter, you can edit this logo based on the company's logo, because when you apply to a company with their logo, they feel you are professional. Okay, they feel kind of you're matured person. You're applying as a matured person only. Okay, so do that, and it gives an additional impression on them. So, and then research, create B-list companies, A-list companies. Okay, these are the other things. So these are the things which you have to keep in mind before applying for internships. So this is what quickly I showed you, the cover letter and resume. So we'll move on to next session. Yes, the 3-stage mindset: before applying, after applying. These are the 3 stages. Okay, I'm sure everyone enters into this. Not like you're not gonna go from before applying to after applying. No, you're gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you one by one. Before applying, you have to check. What that means is water hose strategy. That is, apply for all the companies which you love to work or which pays good. All the don't feel guilt that you have applied for 200 companies. There's a time where I applied for about 250 companies. I got hired from 35 companies at the same time. I don't know if I should say this in the internet or not, but obviously I rejected most of them because I couldn't able to work with all of those companies. But this actually works only if you have all those other things in place: the write-up, the resume, cover letter, everything, the dashboard, the Airtable thing, everyone. After applying, the wait game. You have to wait what to their task or to their, and then comes the assignment. Okay, assignment, it's not a burden. It's your key to your golden ticket. What I mean is, this is the only way you can get the internship. Don't get afraid. Don't get worried about the assignment. If you don't know what the assignment means, you can ask them, happily ask them. Feel free to ask them. I can't understand this assignment. Can you please explain? I'm ready to put all my work in this. Please explain for at least like 1 minute over a call. It will be more helpful. Tell them. They explain it much better than a document. Okay. This thing, going from here to here, you need not complete the whole assignment completely. No. At least 50% of the assignment is fine. If you have all the other things in place, like all these things, if you complete 50% of the assignment or task, you will be getting selected, because people who got 100% completed, I'm damn sure they don't have all these things. They wouldn't have used all these things. But if you did it, you will be in the top 5% of applicants. Okay, so that is one way. And next thing is, here comes the very, very hard part for all of our student in the end, because even I was in that situation. It's not like God gave me some gift in there and to negotiate, because we don't understand psychology enough. Well, people, when you speak to a person, like say a guy who have applied is calling you. When he calls you, what you have to do is, you should not call him sir. Don't call him sir. Okay? Ask his name. Tell his name. Ask, yes sir, can I know your name? First line. Let's say myself Abhishek, how are you doing? If he is asking you, I'm doing good. Yes Abhishek, I'm really doing good. Add that name. Put a strong name in there. That 10-folds adds the maturity level. Okay? Because, it's true guys, psychologically proven effect. Please convey, whenever you're having conversation with someone, please converse their name. It is also respectable to them. Don't worry like it's not respecting them and all. No, you can actually tell their name out, because that is what people in the higher experience standards actually call them. Okay, when you call them with their name, it's like you have the authority. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to negotiate. Okay, leave out the name. I'm going to tell you how to negotiate with person. A lot of students face this trouble. A lot of students, they tell you a few tasks. You say yes. I have seen this. They tell yes, but they could have negotiated. And added a bit of 1,000 or 2,000 rupees to their stipend, anything. So there is this particular concept called stack rank. Okay, what stack rank means is, let's say you're talking with your HOD, head of department in your college. At the same time, you're talking with your friend. Okay, so what stack rank means is, there will be a predetermined rank with you and your friend. The stack rank with you and your friend will always be equal. Okay, 1 1. But the stack rank with you and your HOD will be like 1 and her will be 10. Okay. So when you speak with people, when you try to negotiate, sometimes you put them into an insecure place. What that means is they will feel worried. Okay, this guy is speaking over, like too much of a over drama. Is he like good fit or not? He might feel that. So you should not make them feel like that. You have to put them back in the stack rank. So if you're speaking with your employer or someone, obviously their stack rank will be higher than yours. So what you have to speak is, you have to speak to them in a humble way. If you're asking for a raise, let me know if there is an null, and if they tell no or yes and anything, tell them, put them back into the stack rank. Okay, because when you ask them or when you negotiate, your stack rank also increases. Okay, so it has to be like, if your stack rank is here, theirs will be there in the initial stage. If you negotiate, it will go here. They might feel insecure if it crosses here. Okay, so put them back in here before ending the call. It's a simple strategy which always works. They feel impressed. Okay, I don't know if you guys understand this concept or not, but this is the best I can actually tell you. But there's a book called Predictably Irrational by Dan Riley. You can check it out. Dan Arley, I guess. You can check it out. I learned about that and there. Okay, so I'll also add that in the resource. Don't worry. So moving on to the next thing. 2 things happen for sure. All right, selected, not selected, rejected. Okay, so rejected, it's a new project. If you're applying for a content writing role, leave out data entry. If you're applying for a content writing role, applying for a technical role, applying for any non-technical role, they would have given you some task. Obviously, you'd have did the task, but you have rejected means it's a new project which you can add into a portfolio. Don't get disappointed. Think of it like that. If you got rejected, first thing, you have to ask questions. A lot of them reply, a lot of them don't reply. You need not worry. But some people actually reply, because they can't reply only because, see, just imagine if we get where is this? So we couldn't. So a lot of people here have asked these questions. Okay, see, can see 255 messages. We don't know how to reply them, all of them at the same time. Actually, I put a guy right now, just 2 hours back. I put a guy. I asked him to try to reply each and every messages in the Internshala. So you'll be getting reply soon, but I don't know now. So even some of them asked why I didn't get selected. You'll also get reply for that. I'm not sure. You can expect a delay. Okay, so for that is the reason for the delay. All right. Second thing, write to people, to executives. If you got rejected, tell them, I'm sorry that I have rejected. Please let me know if you have any future openings. I'm fine with that. I'm a good sport. Tell them. Blog your experience, not just a small roles. Do it for a big role. I got into this task, I started doing this task, and then I rejected. And why I rejected is this reason. If you blog it, you'll have something to show off to the next portfolio, next companies, and then add to your portfolio, the website. Grind, never give up. Keep on applying. Next thing, when you get selected, you have to ask questions. Why did I got selected? What was the category you were trying to get me selected? Write to people, write to the HR that you have selected, write to those executives in LinkedIn, write to them, sir, I'm so happy to join your company. I'm one of your team intern. I would like to learn a lot from you. Thank you so much for selecting, like that. Blog your experience. I know guys, this is too much. You can't blog for every internship. Blog for something which you really had good experiences. Okay. Add to your portfolio. Lasting impression, create a lasting impression. Okay, these are the methods which you can do if you get selected. Okay, and how to create a lasting impression is, when you join a company, when you get selected as an intern, you have to maintain quality communications. Always be on time. Always contact them. Document the whole process. Today I did this, today I did that. Because when you go back in time, it will be so helpful for you. Be curious, always ask questions, suggest changes to their product. Because you're not just an intern, you're someone who contributes to the company. Suggest more changes. You can do that, you can do this. They will take it, but they might implement later, but they will take it. Okay. Know the team. Know everyone in the company. Who is doing that, who is doing that, who's talking with you, why is he talking with you, who's the other people you can talk with. Know all of these things. Okay, so this could also lead to a pre-placement offer, because if you're really good at that, if you create a good lasting impression, they give you a pre-placement offer. All right, so these are the psychological tricks, methods, tools, all the things you can use to actually get into top 1% of all the candidates. we have selected only 1%. 2000 applied, we have selected only 1%, and 1% have at some point applied some of these, like giving us a follow-up or asking additional. Some of them have actually applied along with the resume, we didn't even ask it. Okay, and that was an added advantage for them. So be like that, focus on personal learning, have a documentation. You have to focus what you learn personally, okay, which affects in your future career or your future excelling your future self. Okay, so these are the things which I wanted to explain you guys. This is how you can actually apply for internships. These are the methods which you can follow. These are the steps and ideas, tools. I'll show you the research thing again. I'll also, don't worry, I'm sending you a resource file. It will take 2 days time, please bear with us, but I'm going to send you a clear resource page with all the tools mentioned, and this is what it is. So you can make use of all these tools. You can always Google it. And yeah, so again, I'll tell you what happened. A lot of your question was like why I didn't get selected, right? So I'm going to tell you that. I'll show you what StudyMonk is. Okay, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you what we are doing. Okay, if a lot of people would have seen our landing page. Okay, so I'll tell you why you guys, some of you didn't get selected. Okay, this is a landing page. What we are doing is we are actually curating courses from lot of different free open internet and giving it to the student in a gamified experience. That is, when you learn something, when you create something, when you learn it, you actually get points which motivates you to complete more. Because in India, we feel the rate of completion is very low. We want to change that. We want to change that into 100% rate of completion. Course completion is very low. Remember last time you took a course and you never completed it. There is a lot of things. Either you might have completed for a certificate or you might have completed for the willpower. Okay, so only very few people have that. So don't rely on certificates on thing. Build projects. When you complete a course, you have to build a project. So what we have developed is we have created an application which actually does the same. So you can see here. It's not launched yet. We are launching tomorrow only. We might invite you for the launch party. We have a bit party. It's an open party. You can join in if you're interested. So I'm gonna quickly show you how the platform works, because it's an open platform. You can log in tomorrow and you can also learn from it. I'll tell you why you're not rejected is because we don't need multiple people. We have to pay them, right? We can't able to hire like 100 people. We have to pay all those people who we are hiring. At the same time, we are uploading some courses in the platform. We have to make sure to proofread it, that it doesn't mess up. Everything is on track, or everything is like really good, uploaded good and all. So if you can see here, I'm gonna show you the courses. So people actually upload these courses. So we are uploading one by one. So every course will be there. It's all open. So you can actually, so you'll be getting some coins in the beginning. So for every task you complete, you get some. So this whole concept, this whole thing I did as a course, and it's in the platform also. You can check it out later. So every time you finish a task, you get some coins. Okay, you get some points. So that will be converted. You can use that to buy more courses. Okay, so why you didn't get hired? The question for that answer for that is you didn't get hired because we couldn't able to. You don't have that much resource to handle all of you guys. Okay, that is the first reason. Second reason, we have to make sure to do a proofreading, proof checking. Okay, so every people who upload, we have to make sure they uploaded good or not. If they are, so these are the things which they upload. They take resources, they take links, they upload it in here. Okay, where is it? Yeah, like this. Okay. So why I'm telling this is we need more people like you even after next month, after that continuously we'll be needing people. So if you're interested, so there is this site called studymonk.in/careers. You can apply for the next month, because that also puts you in the top 1%, because if you apply through this, we'll be giving this first priority. So we have a data entry role, we have other roles too. We have a content writing, digital marketing, campus ambassador. Every role is paid role, so you can go ahead and check it out. So these are the methods. Okay, so that's why we couldn't able to hire a lot of people, and but we need people because we are actually curating content. We might need you for a long time. Okay, so we'll be keep on hiring a lot of people month after month. You can always join us when you're free, guys. So that's it, I guess. Okay, guys, I guess this is all I wanted to share with you. Tomorrow we have a launch party. I'll send you a mail. If you are interested, you can join us in the launch party. So if you have any questions, please add it into the comment. I'm here to explain it to you if you have questions. Okay, I'm putting the careers link here. Someone asked me a career link. I'm putting the careers link there. And yeah, guys, I forgot to tell. Please, I need some feedback of this because I don't want you people to be disappointed. That is the last thing I want. I told you this already. So I have created this thing. So please fill this form. I'm bit.ly slash. Okay, I'm just gonna share this directly. Where is it? Oh God. Always things always mess up. Please, I might need a feedback form, guys. It would be so much helpful if you actually help me out here. So I just copy this. Okay. So this is the feedback form. So still confused I got selected or not. Okay, guys, we already selected a lot of people. All right, we selected about multiple people, and this section is for people who didn't get selected, only for you. I'm really sorry if you didn't get selected. Please, again, don't get disappointed. Apply for more internships. Apply through our career session. We need a lot of people because we are building a huge educational platform here. It's gonna be a huge hit. I'm damn sure. We are all excited here. So please, if you really want to join our family, you can apply over there. Okay. Permissions. We need permissions to open this form. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just checking it. You have doubts, please add it into the session, into the comment box, guys. Please, if you have any doubts, please add it there. Okay, sorry about that. 1 minute. I'm gonna copy this. And yeah, this is the feedback form. Please, I request everyone to write your feedback. Okay, I added a feedback form again. Please check it out. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you find this session helpful. Please be a good sport. Apply to internships in with a psychological tricks, because that will put you in a method where you are the boss. You're gonna select which company to work on. You have to enter into that stage. Don't keep your benchmark here, have it here, because that is where you can enter into an above average level. All right. So yeah, I guess that is all. I'm just waiting for questions. If you have any questions, you can add it there. No, it's not a marketing. No, Aish, but how can we get the certificate? Yeah, guys, certificate and template. Fill the feedback form. I have added. Please add your name in there. Fill your correct name, which you have to get into a certificate. Okay, and you'll be getting certificates by Tuesday, most probably by Tuesday. Please bear with me, but you'll definitely get it by Tuesday. All right. You said that for profile we need to up random links. So what if we fresher and don't have any projects to upload? Good question. Good question. What if you're a fresher and you don't have any projects to upload? How to add links? Okay. For that, it's depending on your niche. If you're a web developer, go to YouTube, basic projects, type projects. I'm gonna show you a sample here. There'll be a lot of 1 hour videos where they show you projects. Okay, so it's like there'll be a lot of videos like this. What you have to do is you have to just do 2 to 3 pet projects. Okay, let's say if you're not a web developer, okay, if you're not a technical guy, let's say you're a non-technical person, you're a content writer or a content creator. That means you can always publish blogs in Medium. Contact with small time bloggers, ask them to publish your blog in the profile also. Okay, there will be some other cases where you can actually put a lot of experience and links in there, but please don't leave out without any experience, guys. Okay, always add some experiences. How will we get the resources? You will be getting the resources along with your certificate on Tuesday, guys, most probably by Monday night, but I'll make sure to be as fast as possible. Since we are launching the platform tomorrow, I got a lot of into things, but I'm sure you're gonna get it by Monday night. Please bear with me. I'm really sorry. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm just searching for questions. If you don't have questions, you are free to leave. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for attending the session. I'm really so glad these many people attended. Thank you all. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna end the session. Bye bye. Until next time. If you are interested, if you're free tomorrow afternoon 2 o'clock, please join our launch party. We're gonna click the launch button. Everyone all together, all of us together. So if you're interested, you can join the launch party. Bye bye. I'm gonna end the call. Bye bye. See you.